I can't hear you. Is anybody out there? Yeah, I said it was going to be 5 minutes, but I had to go get my relief on, and I had to actually finish chuckling at Pinball's live stream. That was a freaking great live stream. Okay, all right. Now I see there's a few people in the chat here tonight, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all hello. Scrappy Cat, how you doing? Good to see you, girl. Schlep, good evening. Reaching Cold Mountain. There you are. 5x5 Indiana, thank you so much. Oh, Joplin, Missouri. Thank you, Jeffrey. Welcome, and thank you for coming in. Hey, John. Tin Man, how do you do? Prepper Lane, good evening. Boots and pants, boots and pants, boots and pants. Well, these are my pants. And, these are my boots. I'm wearing combat boots. So, I don't know. What are you talking about? Why don't you show me your boots and pants? I don't. Where are you going with that? Another Saturday night. Yeah. Okay. So basically, I'm cleanup crew here on if everyone's sort of prepper channel surfing, right? So that's cool. I love that. It's freaking awesome. We had some great channels on tonight for the clubbing, right? Michelle, hello. Down to Boddington, Australia. Wow, seriously. Oh, it must be early in the morning there for you, is it? Good to see you here. D. Brown, seasons change. I just don't want to miss anyone here for the short while. Give me a moment here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you got lots of stuff done, Scrappy Cat? That's cool. Anyone doesn't know Scrappy Cat here, she's a school teacher, so she's got a busy job to do there. So, Prepper Lane, Mad Shadow or Shattered Ankle, see all you guys. Seasons change. James, Eric, Indiana. Wow, it's good to see all of you. Prepper 101. And I know I'm missing some, and I apologize. Can't see them all. I got this light shining in my eyes so you guys can see me. But what do you guys think about those great live streams that were just offered to us by Pinball and Nation? What a fantastic offering that is. Great sharing, right? Okay, so somebody's got a question. I see it there. Eric Johnson, boots and pants, boots and pants. What a pig sang on an insurance commercial. Really? Huh. Thank hell we didn't do that up here because the boots might have been made out of the pigs. You know what I mean? What's up, Jason in Virginia? You got busted ribs? Marie? Alright, well, everyone send prayers up over to Marie's way. Marie Bossman there. She got busted ribs and she's getting some help there. So, God bless you, and I hope it all works out well. James Hoggle, welcome. Yeah, a bunch of awesome live streams tonight too, and now I'm doing cleanup crew. So this is the late night shore. Tribe. Welcome, everyone. Good evening. I hope everyone is well. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to do I'm going to do a throwdown challenge. Okay? Yeah, no notification. It's because I just busted it up here, okay? So let's do a throwdown challenge. You guys up for that? Or, you know, we're talking about prepping. Okay? And you know, it's not for a challenge to do it for someone else. It's for your all selves, right? And me for myself, right? So let's challenge ourselves, okay? Let's think about it. And I mean, okay, we're Saturday, so I'm having a drink. You know, Pinball was having a sip there, and you know, that guy's only got a couple of years on me, but those couple of years at our age will wear on you, especially if you're having a drink. So I get that the brother's tired, and you know, that was actually a fantastic stream. I was very, very happy to have caught that. Very, very good. Yeah, cheers, everyone. Cheers to everyone. I hope everyone is well and safe this evening. And you know, if you're having a green tea, or if you're having a wine, or whatever it is that you, or a water. Personally, I like watered flavored water myself. I don't mix that up, but if you're having a sip, cheers to you. Okay, so I challenge you guys to get your prepared Texan. Hello and welcome. Drinking H2O, cool. I challenge you guys to get your preps on, okay? Okay, hang on a second. I have, as far as the money I have inside my house goes, I have two pockets, okay? All right, so one of them is small and the other one is larger. So let me just go check my small pocket, okay? But I'm going to have to step out of the room. I'll be right back, guys. I see you there, Johnny, and D. Brown. I see all you guys. So just nearly 1 o'clock. Well, you know, you're probably making your own down on Boddington Farm. If you aren't, you should be. If not, go check Pinball's video or my video, how to make your own wine out of just like grape juice or apple juice, and go get that. So give me a second, guys. I'm going to go find out what's in my small pocket, okay? And we're going to have a little challenge here. We'll do this evening, but we're going to have to revisit this to find out the outcome of what this challenge is going to be. Are you guys up for that? If you guys aren't up for that, I'm not going to go get my pocket. Show me some ones if you guys are up for that kind of challenge. Nobody's banging the one? Oh, okay, all right, I see a bunch of yeses. Okay, thank you. Just give me a moment, guys. Let me go see what I have in my small pocket. Okay, guys, I found the money that was in my small pocket, in my sort of my front pocket. It's kind of my the EDC front pocket. Okay, let's see what's in here. All right. Well, there's not a whole lot, to be honest with you. Okay, there's a $20 bill and a $5 bill. And I also have $2.05. So I have $27.05 here. Okay. So what I am going to challenge you guys to do is I want you guys to take $27.05, and please don't go over that, and I want you to go out and shop for preps. Okay. And I want you to, if you can find a sale on dried beans, Southern Boy, hello. Hello to everyone I have not said hello to. No, Scrappy, it's not equal. But the American dollar right now has more buying power than the Canadian dollar. However, I want you to. All right, Scrappy, go do the math on what $27.05 equals in American money, and spend that money only. Okay. Oh, Cliff, you spent a bunch of money on preps tonight. Okay, well, that's good on you. What'd you get, Cliff? Share it up. Share it up with the other good folks in here. But what I want to challenge everyone with is how much preps? How smart are you? How smart can you spend your money to get as much preps as possible for $27? Okay? That is my challenge for you. And I'm going to take this $27 and I'm going to shop the sales, and I'm going to be as frugal as possible, and I'm going to put as much back as possible with this, and I will show you. Okay, nose picking, thank you. It's $21.16. Thank you very much for that, nose picking. I appreciate that. Yeah, go do your prepping on a limited amount of budget. Okay, and you can't use your bank card or anything like that. You have to take that amount in cash, go spend that, and once it's gone, it's gone. You have to spend it as smart as possible. Okay, so because I mean, you can get things like bags of beans. It depends on what you do with those bags of beans. They can become very substantially beneficial to your household, right? They can. Absolutely. Or, you can get a whole bag of beans. You can take a bag of beans and you can break it up, and you can use like a half a cup in a quart jar or whatever to pressure can those, and then you'll have ready to use beans. Okay. Or you can take many, many more beans and put them into a canning jar, and you can dry can those in the oven and store them dry. Of course, you can store a lot more beans in the jar. However, they're not ready to use. So if you're going to think about an SHTF situation, it's probably a very good idea that if you have a can of beans that you can grab off of your shelf that you already canned, that is ready to use, it's probably a very good idea to have those so that you don't have to do any cooking in case you can't heat water or make a boil in a pot for some reason, whether it's a lack of resources, gas, or the ability to make a fire, or whichever. If you open a can of processed food, it's ready to eat. You can just open and eat. So that's one of the reasons why I do some of the canning that I do, right? For the convenience. However, when I do a lot of my long-term storage, I do it like dry. but I haven't gone to Mylar bags and buckets yet, simply because I don't have that volume to store, and I don't want to really have that portion open and available. I mean, like, sure, I've got probably 300 pounds of rice. I know I've got 300 pounds of sugar, and probably 150 pounds of flour and stuff lying around. But as far as portions that are open to be usable, it needs to be a reasonable portion, especially if you're in an area where you have a higher humidity and it's always warm and stuff like that. Maybe down south where Southern Bell Teacher is and stuff like that. Prepper Lane, really? Seriously? Well, thank you so much. And you're welcome. Prepper Lane says, thank you, North Shore mods and chatters for the learnings. And God bless you all. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And God bless you as well. And I mean, you know what? At Prepper Lane, we can all learn from the other. It's not just, every little channel out there has such great knowledge, even a new one, that you can learn so much from there. And I believe that it's important that we share those other smaller channels out there that are trying to present their videos and their ideas and how they're prepping and how they're just trying to get prepared. I believe it's important that we share all of those out. Okay, so thank you again for that, and thank you for the reminder to share the other small channels. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Mylar, okay, I'm just going to scan and catch up a little bit quicker. Mylar bags, 5-gallon buckets. All right, you got to be doing oxygen absorbers in there with that, I would think, Tin Man. I would think. You're going to resume prepping after Christmas, Teresa? Yeah, you know what? We can always take a break from doing that and concentrate on either the season or what's going on with our families. And if we always stay on prepping, then absolutely other things will be neglected. So I get exactly what you were saying. Totally get it. Mama Bear Nation will be posting a video on Tuesday on prepping your food grade buckets with Mylar bags. Oh, hang on a second. I want to catch the rest of this. Sorry, guys. Got to have a variety in each bucket. Well, do you know what, Mama Bear? That's actually very interesting. And do you know what? If one of you moderators out there want to go ahead and post a link to Mama Bear Nation on for her channel so that other people can look her up, I would appreciate it. However, I do want to address her statement here right now because I think it's very important. Okay. And the point about Mama Bear Nation's statement that I wanted to address and actually highlight is she says, got to have a variety in each bucket. Okay, now that's exactly the way I think, okay? That's exactly the way I think. I will not take a whole bucket and put one massive Mylar bag in there and smash it full of rice and seal it just with that. Hi, CB. I see you there. I'm just in the middle of something here. We'll get to it. I believe that if you're going to put some rice in a bucket, you should have some bouillon cubes in there too. Maybe you should have some soup veggies sealed up and put into that bag as well. Or chicken or bouillon cubes, herbs, a bunch of herbs, maybe some salt and other seasonings. Don't put a single thing in one sort of container. If you're gonna make a container of a massive amount of food, you need to have other things to go with it. And I think that's the point that Mama Bear Nation is trying to make. And so I just wanted to highlight that idea. Okay, so forgive me, guys, if that took me long, but I did want to point that out. Get your rice and beans on, but there are other things that you need to go with your rice and beans. And I think that's what Mama Bear was trying to shout out. So I hope that helps everyone. And I'm apologizing right now for missing any of the chat that has taken place between now and then. So just give me a minute and I'm going to have a look. Prepper Tribe North, got a huge question you're dying to ask me. Okay, well, go ahead, Prepper Tribe. And, all right. Yeah, recipes in the bucket for sure. Yes, variety indeed, so that your taste buds don't get bored. I think it was Val that just said that. Very, very good point. You're right, Johnny? Yeah, mix it up. You don't just put some rice in a bucket. Throw some bay leaves in there. Throw some chicken bouillon cubes or dehydrated chicken stock or herbs and some salt and some sugar in case and dehydrated vegetables. Throw it all in a bucket, right? Like's still at 13. Maybe you want to refresh, Johnny. It's looking like 45 thumbs up here. That's what I see. But yeah, smash it, guys. Do that. Great live streams tonight to Prepper Nation and Pinball. That was those are freaking awesome live streams. That was great. When are we going to announce what we bought? Okay. All right. Gene, we are going to announce what we bought next Saturday on the cleanup crew. So I've basically decided I'm probably going to go live after Ed's stream on Friday, after the clubbing. I'm going to be the cleanup crew on clubbing for Saturday. But I think I'm going to do a regular stream on Mondays. So I think we'll do that on Saturdays. We'll announce that on Saturdays with the clubbing cleanup crew. All in favor say aye. All in favor smash a 1. All who oppose, down ski or hit a 2. Yeah, variety. Indiana. I see a bunch of 1s. Okay, Shattered Ankle. It just confuses people when you change your name. It'll take a while to get used to, but we'll get there. Whole bunch of 1s, no 2s at all. Okay. Any opposed, say aye. A 4. even. All right. Well, sickle cell. You and I are gonna have to have like a sidebar or something because it's either a 1 or 2. So we were gonna have something different to talk about. Southern Florida, welcome. All right. There's no opposition. So it shall be next Saturday after everyone is done doing their prepper clubbing. Okay, I'll be cleanup crew again. All right, and we will share the answers then. But I want you guys to take that $27. You've got a whole week, guys. You got a whole week. You got a whole week and you got $27. What's the most you can possibly do with it? And I mean, I'm challenging myself as well. To be honest with you, hey Colin, welcome. To be honest with you, I'd like to, yes, thank you, Sickle Cell. So you got $21 American or $27 Canadian. Do what you do with it in a week. See what you can make of it. And yeah, thanks for helping find the balance. Yes, Jeffrey. Cheers. Go out and get what you can get with that for $27 or $21, whichever the case may be. Okay? Because I want to see how much food we can actually put back for that. Or if you want to spend it on medical supplies or whatever it is, it's not a food category. There's no category here. All right, there's a question here I want to address, and it's by Prepper Tribe. Hang on a second. Let me just pause this so I can focus on it. Give me a second, guys. North, is there a reason you and Ed, Prepper Nurse 1, say the date in your videos? I can't testify as to whether I can't testify as to why Ed says the date in his videos. However, for myself, when I do my videos, I want to say the date and I want to say what the weather is like. The temperature and, if there's rainy weather or sunny or extraordinarily hot conditions, I like to share that when I make my videos, just to have it documented so that people can see if they go back through all of my videos, they can see the chronology of what the weather is doing, and it's documented. It's documented and shared. For me, that's the only reason. Because let's face it, there is different weather going on in different areas, right? I have plenty of subscribers down in Louisiana who are getting smashed with storms hard all this summer. Not to mention hot weather. They're blanketed out with no electricity, no air conditioning. Yet I have other subscribers who are in Alaska where it is cool, right? So it's Prepper Tribe. It's more to establish a point of what is going on where I am so that other people can have a reference to that. And if other people do that globally, we can maybe see patterns that are going on a global scale and share those and help the other prepare. So that's why I share the date and temperature when I make videos. Okay, as far as Why Ed does it, I'm not sure. It's probably very likely for the same reason, but in a nutshell, it is part of the documentation of what I have to share that day. Okay, so I hope that answers your question. So let me just scroll back down here, guys. And thank you for asking that question. What am I doing to push back? Well, I'm promoting other channels. Gio, what are you doing to push back? It's not cool, it's downright cold. It's cold in Texas. Share your temperature seasons change, because it's important for everyone to be informed about that. And cold is relative. Like, I'm in Canada, so, you know, the cold that I have here might not be the same as the cold that you have there. Yes, if any of you are the praying type, please share your prayers with Mary Bossman. You know, send her out some love and some prayers and some support, okay? All right, Colin, we'll see you here. Southeast Louisiana, Mama Bear. Okay. Are you anywhere around Lake Charles, Mama Bear? Now I want to talk to Mama Bear. Excuse me, guys, if I don't happen to see a whole bunch of chat there, but I'm looking here for Mama Bear's talk, because I know some folks down there. Oh, you're not down near Lake Charles? Okay, because I have some very, very good friends over at Broussard Homestead, who are they're 30 miles north of the coast, and Brett is a fireman in Lake Charles, and so okay, that's all right. But if you don't know Broussard Homestead, go check them out. Super wonderful people down there, and you know, maybe y'all can get together, and they're a very, very nice, wonderful family of people. You don't have to do that, lost product. This is the cleanup crew. You know, all the other guys already got the spotlight. That doesn't matter. It doesn't freaking matter. And I was happy to join in all of them. It was a lot of fun. It really is a lot of fun, and you know, extending knowledge. Sometimes on a Saturday, you know, obviously you saw Pinball was having a sip, and you know, I'm having a sip too, so it can get a little bit more lighthearted, right? So, Southern Belle, did you end up getting together with? Were you going to get together with Broussard Homesteader, or was it Lone Star? Did you guys end up doing that, Southern Belle? Like, I'm so behind in my viewing. It's just. All right, there goes Colin right there with his bows. Yeah, whatever kind you have, he can make you the best suggestion for your bows or bow hunting, or you know what, diabolical television. Lighthearted is very important these days. I was actually going to make a video about that, and like I'm glad you brought it up, because there's so much stuff that's going on, and it's all so serious, and that can cause people's nerves to go up, and stress levels and things like that. So yeah, something to decompress, you know. So yeah, decompress. Okay. All right. Now, I was going to go up earlier, but I took a step back so Pinball could do his thing. I didn't want to step on anybody's toes. Like, yeah, okay, I'll jump back. But there is kind of a question, aside from the $27 or $21 challenge, there is kind of a question I wanted to ask. And it was sort of, yeah, you know what, maybe I'll save it for another live stream, because it's a whole nother subject. It really is. But Teresa, hello. Welcome anyone who's new to the chat. All right. You guys got a bit of time to... It's a long-ass time. Oh, you're talking to Eric. Okay. Gotcha. You guys want to broach a new subject real quick? The challenge is already going on, okay? All right, Secret Prepper's in. Yeah, Kincaid Outdoors, his name is Colin. Okay, so just, yeah. I mean, I'm Sean. Introduce yourselves, guys. Like, if other people don't know you, introduce yourselves. Share what you're best at, what your channel is. Hey, I've got a, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take a minute right now, and we're going to promote all the other channels that are in here. Okay? So, if my moderators are on point, Cullen, that's one of you. Okay? The Lost Product, all of you guys. Okay, I want you to go ahead and start promoting your channels. Okay? We're just going to take a minute and do that, because I believe fully in promoting the other guy. You're on a cane right now, Old Spice. I pray for your the quick recovery. Yep, that's it. Any of you guys, not just your own channels, I want you to pump out all the other channels that are in here tonight. Share them up. We're not done here yet. Share them out. Anybody who's producing content, I want links for that, please. And I mean, I don't mean to whip my moderators, because you know, like, you know, they're volunteers, so they can just say, screw you, North. I don't want to put that link up. But Nation. Well, yeah, Pinball. Yeah, absolutely. We just came from Nation and Pinball. And they were both great chats. Magic. Okay, thank you for that. If somebody can pump a link to Magic Prepper, please do that. Also, Colin, if you could bust out a link to Prepper Nerd, I would really, really appreciate that. Prepper Tribe, please go ahead and support your own channel by busting out your own link. Any of you. Colin, all of you, do that, please. I want you to do that now. Alaska Prepper, yeah. Share it all out, guys. Share the love. Broussard Homestead, yes. Quebec Homestead, yes. Prepper Nerd, yes. Get it all out there, guys. Angry Prepper, absolutely. Alaska Prepper. Prepper Nurse 1, yes. Oh, Prepper Tribe? You don't know how to do links. Okay, hang on a second. I'm going to, guys, forgive me. I'm not going to respond to anything right now. I'm just going to stop this chat and talk to Prepper Tribe here. Just for a second. Just bear with me, okay? Excuse me. Okay, Tribe, so I'm not sure if you're working on... personally, I'm working from a desktop when I have my... this is a webcam plugged into my desktop computer, and I'm viewing it on a huge TV, so it's very simple. I don't do videos or live streams or anything from a mobile device. However, okay, so what I do know, or what I have learned about how to do links, is that if you have a window open and you're on there, and as a moderator, you can open up another window to whatever else, if it's another YouTube thing, or if it's to something else you have to Google, like Freedom Gathering or something like that. You can jump out of the window that you're in. You can go into another window, and you can click on the what is it, the URL, the bar at the top, those letters that come up. You can click on that, and you can hit copy, and then you can get back into where you are, and then you can hit the button again, and you can push paste to copy and paste those links. Okay, now don't give me a hard time, guys. I'm a freaking dummy, and I'm just learning all of this year. I only started my channel in March, and before that, like, I've never had YouTube, or not YouTube. Well, actually, I never had YouTube before that. But what's the other one? The Facebook. I've never had the Book of Face in my library. I've never had any interest in social media of any kind whatsoever. Never had any interest in computers, really. And to be honest with you, I'm just learning them right now. So I'm going to have, I've been finding myself having to call on the help of others. And there are some other great channels out there who have been stepping up and helping me out big time. And I'll tell you two of them right now. One of them is Quebec Homestead, and the other one is Broussard Homestead. And I thank you both very, very much for taking the time to help me share your knowledge and, you know, those things with me for how to do things. And guys, that's one of the things about one person, one channel promoting the other. All right. Why do you think I promote other channels so hard? Because there are so many good channels out there that are so good to me that I would be remiss if I did not promote them. Okay. So that's just my little bit of a rant there. Thank you, CB, for pumping out those channels. If you can put up the one for Quebec Homestead as well, that would be awesome. New York Prepper. Yeah, that's a good one too. Absolutely. YouTube is not that complicated, Sean M. It's just your understanding of how to work a computer sometimes. Sometimes I don't know, I can't figure out how to work all the applications and things like that, and I need a hand. You know what I mean? Do you know what? You don't have to get out. I'm going to kick you out myself. Haiti looks satanic. That is some women dancing around a gentleman who is playing a drum in front of a fire. So if there's a moderator in here that can actually delete Black River Force from this chat, I would appreciate that. because that person does not belong into here. Yeah, I'm not technically advanced either. Rogue Preparedness, actually, yeah, that's a great. Thank you, Tin Man. I appreciate that. Yeah, time them out. Just boot them permanently, because there is no room in this channel for negativity. We're all here to help the other. Okay, that is why we are here. Thank you. Oh, wait a second. Black River Forest was unhidden by CB. Okay, you know what? I've made that mistake before too. When another moderator hid someone and then I was right on it too. Somebody hid them and I smashed it too, and I accidentally unhid them when I was trying to get them out. But that's a learning curve for sure as a moderator. So, you know, it comes with having spent time doing moderation and making mistakes. Exactly. Yeah, you did it at the same time. Yeah, I think you did. I don't know. We'll see if Black River comes back in or not. If he does, he will probably make some bad comment or whatever. So if that's the case, one of my awesome blue moderators will have a boot for him. Johnny Harper got him too. Nice. Prepper Potpourri. Okay, that's a good one I haven't checked out yet. Southern Belle. Thank you for sharing that. Prepper Lane. If there's a YouTube link, if you want to post a link on somebody else's live chat, you're going to have to sort of send that link to the moderators, because only moderators or myself can post a link on a live chat. That's just how it happens. And the live chats have changed as well. You cannot just go click on somebody's name and get into their site or their page anymore. So that has changed, okay? All right, Sean. Now you're just being very, very kind, and I appreciate that. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I really do, and I appreciate all of you who are in here. I really do. History. All right, Johnny. Why don't you tell us a story about history? Provident Prepper. Yes, I've heard that name. Yep. If anyone wants to go put a link about that, Johnny, start making some videos, brother. I'm telling you. The Faithful Prepper. Okay, thank you, Tribe. Thank you for that. If you want to post a link, if anyone wants to post a link about good channels here, not some frickin' shitheel who's going to say bad words about another person or anything like that. We want to support the other good people here, okay? Be ready. Yes, CB, absolutely. Yes, go see Be Ready. CB, feel free to post a link for that, please. Survival Living, hello. Hi, how are you doing? It's good to see you here, along with everyone else. Sean in Alaska, yes. If anybody does not know Sean in Alaska, go check him out. Absolutely. Yeah, Be Ready is a fantastic man. A very, very wonderful guy. So you guys got your challenge. Got your challenge on. You're 27 or you're 21 bucks if you're living south of the 49th. Yeah, go ahead, CB. You can go ahead and try and post a link, and even if you do mess it up, It's not going to hurt anything. So you know what? Go ahead and get your practice on here as a moderator, because I had to have lots of practice before I really started to get the handle of it. So, Colin, you want an explanation about? All right, Colin over at Kincaid Outdoors is asking for an explanation on what the challenge is. Okay, Colin. So I came up on a live stream sort of after all the other guys were doing their live streams this evening, as it was sort of, I think it's called Prepper Club Hopping, and you can check Prepper Nation's videos for that. You know what? Positivity or get the hell out, right? Schlep, like do that. But yeah, Colin. So what I did was, as soon as I jumped on, I wanted to challenge people to get their preps on with just the pocket money that they had in their front pocket, okay? Yeah, well, I don't know where the stamps come from, and you can't really get virtual stamps, but because if you can get stamps, but virtually, but you won't see them on your thing there, right? Okay, Eric, that's cool. All right, you guys just let me finish explaining to Colin over at Kincaid Outdoors as to where I'm going, because he didn't understand when I was saying that. So Colin, when I came in, I thought to challenge people to use the money in their front pockets, just the money, your pocket money, to make preps. Okay, so what I did is I went and don't get me wrong, I have two pockets. One is bigger and one is smaller. But in my front pocket, my EDC pocket, I had $27, and that's $21 for my American brothers and sisters. Okay, so the challenge is to go out and get as much preps as you can, and for that, $27 or $21, right? Use that $27 or $21 in the most effective way that you can, Colin. That is the challenge. Old Spice, Survival Lily. Yep, yeah, that is a good channel. What does that noise sound like? A cat? Sounded like a Comet Moon to me. Welcome, Comet. It's good to see you. Oh yeah, Sean Alaska's got good video of moose going right past his trailer and stuff. Patriot Girl. One of my moderators can allow that, but I'll do it myself. Patriot Cowgirl. If you're interested, go to Grim Survival and send an email or hit me up and I'll get you on the list. Okay, Patriot Cowgirl, or anyone in here tonight, you can all go to my About Me section and find my email. It's northshorepreparedness@gmail.com. So feel free to hit me up. Don't get me wrong, I will tell you right now, I am horrible at checking email. So if you send me an email and you expect an answer in 10 minutes, that's just not going to happen. Maybe 10 days, right? Okay, so that was the challenge, and now I wanted to change gears. You guys up for a gear change? we've been running in second gear for, this whole chat. You want to shift it into third and fourth? Change directions completely? Marie, okay, yeah, you're in. I think a bunch of other people already said they were too. All right. Okay, so we're going to completely change directions here. All right. Now, for the last 5-6 years, I've worked with a guy who's staunchly religious, a complete racist, and okay, the guy is 62 years old, and he has the mind of like a 12-year-old making like booby jokes all day long. Okay, he's kind of like a dumb redneck, dumb super religious redneck. And don't get me, please don't take offense to those who are religious. Personally, I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. The Prepper Lane, thank you for that chat, that super chat. I appreciate that. No, it's not easy what they do. Cannot always be easy for sure, and I appreciate that. Thank you. And it's good to see you here. You on your way? Seasons change. All right, it was good to see you. Okay, let's get on with this. Okay, so I work with this guy. He's like this old school religious redneck guy. All right, and he's always got something bad to say about everyone. Always on the negative. Always on the negative, and it's a drag to hang with a guy, to work with a guy, right? It's a drag to go there every day and work with that guy, but for business sense, I go in day after day after day, and I endure his racist jokes and his titty jokes like he's some frickin' 12-year-old or something like that. And the guy is 62. You know what I mean? So he's never going to grow up, that guy. He will just never, ever get it, right? Like, you think that's funny? Wow. You're a freaking idiot. You know what I mean? And because he's staunchly religious, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I am not a religious person, okay? I am a spiritual person. I'm a spiritual person. I believe in God, and I'm a Christian, okay? However, I am strongly against organized religion. I think it has caused more deaths than all wars combined. However, that doesn't dissuade me from my belief in God or Jesus Christ, okay? So I go on working with this guy, and I'm doing my prepping and buying the food and putting it back and this and that. Doing my thing, and last year when all this stuff started back in China, of course, because I follow alternative news sources, I was following it very closely from November of last year. Okay, so I'm telling the guy, and we all saw the images of all the grocery stores smashed out of obviously toilet paper and other foods, all kinds of things emptied from the shelves, right? So I see that, and I thought, oh, Note to self. That's pretty interesting. We see how it progresses through Europe and stuff like that. Note to self. That's pretty interesting. All right. Now, when you couple those shortages, like how those shelves were all cleared out, I understand the panic buying, right? But when that's coupled with crop failures, massive crop failures in the States 2 years ago, crop failures in the States this year, let me see if there are massive crop failures for 2 years in a row and there's panic buying happening for a different reason. Let me see what the outcome is going to be about that. Let me just think about that a little bit. I don't have to think about it. The writing's on the frickin' wall. Okay? The writing is on the wall. If you see crop failures 1 year and everything just kind of keeps going on and going on and going on, don't think that those crop failures from 1 year won't affect the foods in years to come. Because how much storage do they really have, right? And they store for a reason. Once they don't have any more to put in their stores, it's going to become a blip. So I try to tell this guy that I work with, try to tell him, I'm putting food back, man. You know? He's like, well, why? He's like, I'm not scared. I said, well, I'm not scared either. I got hundreds and hundreds of pounds of food at my home. So I asked him, what will you do for your wife if we all get locked down, if the stores all close, if the supply chains break, and there's no food on the shelves like you've seen? No flour, no yeast, no pasta sauce. What are you going to do? He's like, well, you just said you had lots of food. I said, yes, I do. He said, well, I'll just come to your place. You guys know what I told him? All right. There's not a lot of my friends, my actual friends. Well, that guy I don't consider a friend. Friends that I do have know that I prep. They also know I keep a porch cleaning stick behind the door. So that's what I told this guy. I said, all right, if you think you're going to come to my place, you know, first of all, you don't have an invitation. Second of all, I have a porch clearing stick behind the door. Right? Thirdly, I told him, I said, if the shit ever hits the fan and you can't feed your family, you dumb fricker, because I've been telling you to prep. But no, you didn't buy any food. You bought a bass boat instead so that you could go sport fish and harass the wildlife, right? I said, I'll tell you what. I said, if you ever come to my place looking for a bucket of rice to feed your wife when you've got nothing, I said, don't bring me any money. You better bring me your frickin' bass boat. If you think you want a bucket of rice of mine, you know, don't bring me a squirrel to trade. You better bring your bass boat, because while you're playing fishing and freaking out the wildlife, I was putting food back. And you have absolutely no entitlement to it. None. Fish and rice is fantastic together. Yeah. Absolutely, Scrappy. But if this guy thinks he's going to step up on my door and get some of what I put back, not a chance. Marshmallow, are you kidding? Hello, girl. Well, it's sure good to see you. Good evening. How are the little goats? Wow, it's wonderful to see you. Hey, someone go ahead and promote Marshmallow's channel here, please. Wow, it's wonderful to see you. She keeps baby tiny goats. She's just a wonderful person. I do hope you're well. Forgive me, guys, if I was in the middle of a rant there, but I'll tell you. Sean, do you know what? It's too bad he found out I have preps. I'll tell you something. Anyone that knows that I have preps also know that I have a freaking porch cleaner behind the door. Now, you guys understand what I mean by porch cleaner? Right? It's kind of the same size as a broomstick. And you know, if a raccoon gets on your porch, you just use a broom to chase them away. Same size, and it will clear your porch. Okay? Yeah, Tin Man. All right. So don't ever get me wrong. Anyone that knows that I have preps also knows they should dabble lightly. Okay? Especially the people that I don't like. No, Colin. I found it in a boating accident. To be honest with you. And it's actually a very good one. Do you know what, Johnny? I think it's because everyone was clubbing tonight. There's this new thing that's like prepper clubbing. And so everyone was at everyone else's channel. And now, I'm cleanup crew. Okay? I hope you're doing well, Marsh. Post up some more videos. I haven't seen anything from you lately. I was wondering, and it's like, dang, girl ain't doing anything. But I sure do hope you're well. She's got tons of chickens and beautiful, cute little goats and stuff. Yeah, backyard cleaner, porch cleaner. Yeah, I got porch cleaners, all kinds of things. You know. And as a Canadian, it's kind of a bit of a difficult subject matter to broach or speak much about. You know what I mean? Anna, yeah, go check out Prepper Nation. He's got a video on like prepper clubbing, and I only just learned about it the other day, maybe last night even. And I'm like, what is this prepper clubbing you're talking about? And it's funny, he was on my live chat talking about, oh, well, I'm actually here clubbing, and he brought all of his friends. So I've done that to other people last night just to help support the the community, right? Southern Belle, you're good. You're always good. Even if you missed anyone, like, it's a volunteer job, right? Oh, I hear you on that one, Sean. You don't necessarily have to shop regulated markets. Yeah, well, you know what, Marsh? you should be able to click on your username here in the chat. However, that has changed by YouTube. You can no longer do that anymore on a live chat. You can't just click on somebody's name and get there anymore. You have to go up into the search bar and type it in to find that person. Okay? So if one of my moderators can please put up marshmallows. Yeah, they changed all kinds of things. Marsh, let me tell you this too. And I'm not just telling this to you, but to anyone else who doesn't know it yet. But there are, in the live chats, there are Google moderators automatically deleting certain comments at random. And they may not be bad comments. It might just be a hello, right? I have seen that. I have witnessed it as a moderator in other chats, that those comments were deleted by a Google moderator. Okay, so that is a thing that is actually happening. So I don't know if we're going to have to change platforms or... Well, thanks, Cliff. I appreciate that. Now, if anyone doesn't know Cliff at Fox It Outdoors, I would appreciate if you go subscribe to his channel. I understand, as Johnny said, he put out a good video the other day, and I still haven't had a chance to check that, but I need to get over there. Yeah, go smash Fox It Outdoors. He hates it when I say that, but that's okay. You want a dog tag? I had my dog tags. I earned those. If you're a tiny little channel, then all the better reason to subscribe to you and promote you. Fox It Outdoors is down in New Mexico. He's got some really hot ass weather, right? Marfugel, yeah, that's a great one. Absolutely, yeah, he has a good big channel. But Fox It Outdoors, he's down in New Mexico, and he's doing some gardening. He's doing it on his porch, and did you put up a sunroom or a like a greenhouse? It's been cold. All right, Cliff, what is your description of cold? Please give us a number. We want to know what is going on where. Oh, 6x6 greenhouse. Cool. How's it working out? I didn't forget Prepper Nurse 1. Do you know what, Comet? Prepper Nurse 1 doesn't really need any promotion, but I do love the guy's channel. I will absolutely say that, yes. And his live streams. Love him. $34. Okay. Yeah, you're a couple above freezing. Okay, and the greenhouse is helping. Nice. That's awesome, Cliff. Cool. That's great. There's Tin Man. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. That's like me as a moderator on other channels. I'm like, smash it, guys. No egg count before 600 thumbs up. You know what I mean? I'm that guy too as a moderator. So I appreciate that, Tin Man. Thank you. I really do. What's the coldest temps I get? Or anybody gets where they live. Okay, Sean M., thank you for asking that. It was a couple of years ago here. We had a February where it was like minus 25 to minus 28 Celsius every day for, February is a short month. It's 28 days. But I think it was minus 25 for the lows for 25 of those days. But go check Sean in Alaska. You think it's cold here? Yeah, it gets cold, Comet, for extended periods of time. So, and I have experienced in the wintertime up here on more than one occasion grid down situations for more than a week, right? So what do you do for an alternative heating source, right? If you don't happen to have a wood stove, something like that. That's why I put up the video of the emergency heating with tea candles. You can section off a room, heat those tea candles, light them up in a fire safe dish or something like that, and put a terracotta pot over top of it, right? And that will radiate heat throughout the room for a good long while, just off of dollar store tea candles. That is a survival heating situation. This is not something you're going to use, you know, if you don't have any heat for a month. That's not what you're going to use to heat your home, okay? It is what you're going to use to keep a room warm enough so that you don't freeze, okay? It's an emergency type heating. But that is something I need to get into, is an alternative backup heat source, so that if the power does go out, again, like I say, I've seen it twice. I saw a ice storm up in Ottawa, and it was in the 90s. It might have been 97, 96 or 97. And I mean, those big towers that carry all the power lines, it's like a big tower, and it has like 3 main things that come off of it, and it runs 3 big cables up either side. Those were all twisted and bent down, okay? Now, so power was out for a lot of people for a good little while. And, the army was called in. It was sort of a state of emergency. All of that major infrastructure got fixed. However, there were people in the countryside, in a more remote countryside, that were out of power for months, okay? Now, if they didn't have some type of wood source heat, and we're talking about farms and things like that, many farmers had massive amounts of a loss from death of their livestock because there was no electricity, right? So, I mean, yeah, get your alternative heat source on if you guys are in an area that gets cold. It's very important. The emergency ones are great, but they're only for an emergency. Full of hope. Can you not sleep, sister? Oh my goodness. It is awfully late for you. Oh, the lost product? Okay. Thank you for being here, and it was good seeing you. I appreciate your moderation. Thank you so much, and we will see you again. But anyways, guys, it's getting really late for me here too. It's getting very late. It's 1:21 a.m. Okay, so which is why I kind of call it cleanup crew, because all of the other channels did their thing. I hung back. It's like, yeah, okay, no problem. I'll go up later for anyone else who wants to do the channel hopping and tidy the evening up. So, anyways, you guys have your challenge, and we'll see to it. You guys have got a week, and take your time. It's $27 Canadian or $21 US. Okay, so that is the challenge. You have $27 or $21 American, depending on where you are. For my brothers and sisters who are over in the British Isles, please convert the math. We're talking about $27 Canadian. If somebody else can do the math for me, that would be great. Okay, so you got $27 or $21 American to do the most that you can with by this time next week. Okay, that's the challenge. I'm going to do the same thing, and we'll just, we'll have a little bit of fun seeing what the other comes up with. And as a result, at the end of the day, everyone will have more preps. There's not going to be any win or loss there, right? There might be more wins than other wins, but yeah, challenge throwdown, absolutely. Take $27, D, and go see what you can do with it. So you can meet me here next Saturday after all of the prepper channel hopping, and we'll get into it, and we'll see what everyone comes up with. Okay, so I appreciate all you guys being here. Thank you very very much. Thank you to my moderators. I much appreciate you guys, and we're going to see you again next weekend. Now, I'll be posting videos between that time and now, so we may chat during the week. But anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. This is gonna be me wishing you guys a great you, and stay well and safe, guys. This is gonna be North. Out for now. Johnny!